Hi campers. Just a quick update and a reminder, the YT10 discount code on skegnesspond that expires tomorrow. So that's YT10, 10% off filters, food and pumps. So yeah, thank you to everyone that has placed orders over the weekend. That's been very nice. If I could have orders like that every day of the week, it would be a very viable business. So don't forget to share the word around. If you're happy with the service that I've given you, drop onto Google and give me some feedback. And that's really all there is to say on that one. Oh yeah, Saki Hikari. Who'd be interested in pre-ordering? As you know, I've got to order quite a lot of it. But if you leave me a comment below or drop me an email, skegnesspond@hotmail.com, let me know if you're interested in pre-ordering Saki Hikari. It'll be the 2 kilo and 5 kilo bags, not the big 15 kilo bags. When I know how many people might be interested, I'll be able to work out the prices, because I'll know how much I can order in a job lot. Yeah, it should beat most of the prices out there. Hopefully, fingers crossed. From what I've seen, 2 kilo Saki is going for about 40 quid. So if I can beat that by 10%, that'd be nice. But we'll have a look at the pricing and see what we can do. What I will promise you is I'll do my very best to keep the price without the koi tax, even if it's just a little bit off. I don't think Saki has one of these you must advertise it at this price things going on with it. At least I haven't heard of one. So I'll have a look and see. If there's enough people interested, then we'll do a pre-order. I'll put it on the website on a pre-order. And yeah, if I've got about 10 people interested, that makes it viable, makes it doable. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that one. I'll go and work out some prices, so if you do email me, I can pop you back with a price that it possibly will be. If I get 3 or 4 people interested on here, then I'll go and pop it up on the website. I'll let you know it's on there. You can go and place a pre-order. Hopefully I'll be able to get it in within a week or two, depending on availability, and get it straight out to you. The particular supplier that I'm looking at, if I place an order by Friday, they generally deliver it the following Wednesday. So we need to get that organised fairly quickly if we wanted to get it in for this week. In fact, I don't think it would work doing it for this. Well, we might be able to. Depends how many people are interested. The pond is green as green can be at the moment. That's kind of purposeful. I've only got that little 13 watt UV on there. But the fish are loving it. Absolutely loving it. No signs of any further problems, which is good. Hopefully we're on top of that one. The sieve is, well, the amount the siev's pulling out is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous, but that's what it's there to do, and it's certainly working, and it's saving a lot of rubbish going into the filter system, which is brilliant, exactly what I wanted. Very, very pleased with that for about 20 quid. It cost me, with all the bits and pieces I had lying around, I had to spend about 20 quid on a slightly wider screen and a 4-inch tank connector for the bottom. The rest of it was all lying around in the junkyard, as they say, in the boneyard, of previous filters and things that I've picked up over the years. So yeah, that's going great guns. now is to plumb the skimmer line into the sieve, so that gets sieved first as well. So I'm not getting anything really going into the static bed apart from relatively clean water. The static bed is doing a fantastic job of taking out the fines. I had a look today with a glass of water, and there's virtually nothing at all. Yeah, I mean, if I had a window in the pond, I'd probably be able to see it, but there is very, very little going through. And I know as that static bed clogs up, the filtration gets finer and finer and finer. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment. It's all swimming along quite nicely. Oh, I had a spawn this week as well, but I just left it in the pond. I didn't take it out. I put the brushes in, but I didn't take it out or do anything with it. Most of it got eaten. I would think a few eggs probably hatched. I did have a look under the microscope. They were fertile. In fact, by the time I pulled a couple out, they were actually heartbeats. So yeah, they'd been fermenting a little while. Yeah, everything's going great. Getting some fantastic growth on the fry. Getting some superb growth in the pond. And the fry that escapes in the pond are doing as well as the ones on the high protein in the fry tank. So yeah, they're obviously feeding on all the larvae and everything else that's in there, and having a whale of a time. So that's where we're at. Nothing really else to report. I might put a couple of clips on after this. I've got a few tucked away where I've been sending things to people, so I might add a couple in after, just for amusement purposes. But apart from that, everything's going great. The orders are trickling in still, which is fantastic. Don't forget, you've only got about 24 hours left on the YT10 discount code. I'm still pretty much leaving it on YouTube only. If you guys want to go and share it in your Facebook groups and that sort of thing, feel free. The more the merrier as far as I'm concerned. And hopefully I can help you out with a few bits and pieces, hopefully a little bit cheaper than the majority. But we will see. I'm off to do a little bit more work on the website, add a few more bits and pieces, update a couple of items. Again, if there's anything you want to see added to the website, drop me a message in the comments below and I will try and get it on there as quickly as possible for you. If it's something you're desperate for, give me a ring. Again, drop a comment below, or give me a ring, or drop me an email and saying, look, I'm looking for one of these, I want it now, what can you do? And I'll get it on the website for you again. So there you go. Or I'll just give you a price over the phone and we can deal with it over the phone. That's not a problem, as several people have found out. So thank you very much, guys, for the orders. Thank you for the shout outs that have been recently. Who do I need to give a shout out to? Kirikoi. Yeah, go and give them a sub. They're building a nice little channel there. Who else? There was someone else I thought of the other day. Oh yeah, Hearts Koi. Herts. Everyone says Herts Koi, but it's Hearts Koi, as far as I'm aware, because he's in Hertfordshire. Go and give him a sub. He's building another little pond, little fry pond. So that'll be an interesting one to watch. All the usual suspects: Vince, Twisted Koi, Jamie, Keeping It Koi, Kyle, MAKC, Koi UK, Davey, Black Country Koi Bloke, although the last time I gave him a shout out he had less subs than me and now he's got more. How does that work? My subs are ticking along. I'm nearly at, what is it, nearly at 350 now? Or is it 250? 350, nearly at 350. So yeah, they're slowly building up. If you haven't subbed, why not? Click the button, costs you nothing, and you get to see my ugly mug pop up on your feed every now and again when I put up a video. What more could you want? Right guys, I'm going to get off and do some more work on the website. I'll catch you all later. Ciao. I've been you, mate. I just thought I'd show you this, just so you can see. We had a spawning last night. Not that I'm going to do out with it, I'm just going to leave it in the pond. See where it goes. But yeah, the brushes have worked. I should have taken these out, mate. That is a fertile egg. See the embryo moving in it. Look at this lot. Looks like a fish pond again, doesn't it? For a change. Just need to get rid of some of this green water now, which I think is slowly clearing. I think. There you go, mate. That's what it's pulled out overnight. It's like 6:30 in the morning now. That's probably from about 11 o'clock. It's a bit hard to get a scale of how much is there, but that's my finger next to it. So yeah, it's working. Fucking hell, mate, look at that filter floss. Yeah, I can't remember what time I said I was just putting some filter floss in, but that's about how long it's lasted. Look at that. Lovely, 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 lovely. The bit in the bottom ain't too bad because I think it's all been sucked through the sides. Look. So, bit of coarse jack mat, we'll give that a go, see how long that lasts. Maybe 3 hours.